Chapter 4 contains following topics given in the slide: digital to digital conversion, analog to digital conversion, transmission modes. It also is having a separate analog transmission is there. So it covers here digital to analog conversion DAC and analog to analog conversion AAC. So here chapter 4 is having digital transmission and analog transmission. So in this case here, these first 3 points, we are going to see it into this first chapter number 4, and the overall point which has been given in this unit, this point is going to be covered into the next digital transmission topic. We are having here the digital transmission. The digital transmission of a data is digital to digital conversion. Means when you are sending the digital data, then it has to be converted into the digital data only. What is the concept of this digital to digital conversion? Here there is a line coding scheme which converts here your binary data into the sequence of a bit of a data into the digital signal. So here you are having this binary data, that is the sequence of a binary digits. These binary digits are transmitted by the sender through the laptop, and then this data will be encoded. The job of the encoder is that to convert it into the proper signal pattern. So whatever this data you do have, it will be converted into the proper signal pattern. So this concept is called as a line coding scheme. And then when it comes to the receiver side, the receiver's decoder will decode that particular this signal, interpret the meaning of this signal and quantize it into the proper digital data again, and it will be received by the receiver through this particular concept. There may be various representation of a data in the computer. It may be textual data, it may be numerical data, graphical images, audio and video. So this kind of data in the computer memory will be processed through such kind of line coding scheme with the help of the binary representation of a data. There are several characteristics of line coding scheme. Why we need the characteristics to be represented? Because when you are using the variations into this data signals, like we have just shown here, this digital data is transmitted into the multiple signal, but there is no just a single signal pattern is there for transmitting. There may be lots of variations are there, depends on the utilization of a channel and the data. So that's why you need to have here a specification of that line coding scheme, and that can be represented by here these varieties of the characteristics. First one is signal element versus data element, data rate versus signal rate, bandwidth, baseline wandering, direct current component, self synchronization, built-in error detection, immunity to noise and interference, complexity. These are the several characteristics of line coding scheme. It is having a different concept, and it's having some efficiency level during the transmission of a data. The first one is signal element versus data element. Now look here, the first diagram which has been shown. The binary bit 1 is getting transmitted, and only here one signal is shown. Look here, only one signal is shown. So for transmitting bit 1, you need one signal. Transmitting bit 0, you need one signal. Transmitting bit 1, you need one signal. So these 3 bits are transmitted with the 3 different signal. But what is the orientation of this signal? Look here in the diagram. The 1 bit has been shown with the low signal, that is a negative signal. 0 is shown with the positive signal. 1 is shown with the negative signal. No issue. This is the representation of this signal pattern in specific scheme. And it is taking 1 bit of data transmission with the help of one signal transmission. So this is called as here the data element divided by the signal element. Data element divided by the signal element, and R is equal to data element divided by signal element, that is 1 upon 1, that is 1. Look here, 1 upon 1, that is 1. So one data element per one signal element you are transmitting, therefore this ratio is 1. Second one is here this one bit is transmitted, but you can see here this is one and this is half of the portion is the second. So like this way, two signal is transmitted. Two signal is transmitted into the channel, and therefore here you are having the ratio that is one data element per two signal element. You mean to say that for transmitting one bit of data you need two signal. So when the number of signals are getting increased, automatically your efficiency is not will get reduced into the transmission channel. So here, just for transmitting one bit you are requiring two signal. So for 3 bit you are requiring 6 signal, and that is one of the drawback here. It is taking more bandwidth for transmitting the data. Here you can see this is from low to high, low to high, low to high. But for all bit pattern they have been shown low to high. So it means here there is no specification of binary bit 1 and 0 has been shown. The similar bit pattern is getting repeated. Now come to the next diagram. It has been shown 2 bit pattern has been transmitted, 1 1, and one signal is transmitted. So this is taking care of here. For 2 bit transmission only one signal you required. So at least here the speed of the transmission is good one, because it takes whatever available bandwidth you are having, it is transmitting double data. Instead of 1 bit it is transmitting 2 bit. So that's why here the ratio will be 2/1. Number of data elements and number of signal element, that is 2/1. See my cursor, 2/1 signal. So that's why R is equal to 2. Come to the next diagram. Here you are having the bit pattern 1101, but there is a 3 signals are getting transmitted, and these 3 signals you are showing here the ratio data element divided by signal element, and that's why 4 bit of data divided by 3 signal elements that you do have it into the channel. Data rate versus signal rate. This is interpreting here the transmission speed of your channel. So data rate is capital N, it can be bit rate. Signal rate, capital S, it can be pulse rate, modulation rate, and baud rate. R is number of data elements carried by each signal, and that just now we have seen that data element upon signal element. So S is equal to N upon R. This is the formula which you do have it. And the average signal rate can be computed by this formula about the constant factor into this particular data rate into 1/R, and it is called as a baud rate. It is called as here the baud rate. The bandwidth of the channel, everybody knows that it is a range of the frequencies, that is a high frequency minus low frequency, and with this here there is a bandwidth and the different transmission rate can be computed. This also one of the property need to be taken consideration in line coding scheme. The third characteristics is baseline wandering. The baseline wandering is basically here. You do have it in decoding of the channel. You have mentioned that the digital data is transmitted, and this digital data is encoded by the encoder, that is transmitter, and then converted into the signal pattern. Fine. But when it comes to the receiver, the job of the receiver is to decode it. So while decoding, receiver calculates here the running average of this received signal power. What do you mean by this? When your digital signal is received, we have seen the first diagram. We have been seeing the first diagram into the digital transmission. I am showing it. See, this signal pattern is coming. This signal pattern has reached to the receiver. The job of the decoder is that understand this signal pattern, interpreting the signal pattern by calculating the average signal power ratio, then converting into the digital bit pattern. So this job is there of the receiver's and decoder. So while getting the average signal power, this it may create here certain baseline. Means there may be some limitations about the digital signal that you may have it. So in this case here, these particular baseline can be represented by these baseline wandering. And due to this baseline here, the long beats of zeros and ones can cause a drift in baseline. What do you mean by the drift? Sometimes it may happen that here there is a long beat of zeros and one in digital signal, and if you will take the average of zeros, it will give 000, average of zeros and 1. Sometimes it may give 0 and sometimes it may give 1. So these issues may come while calculating the average of the specific signal pattern, and therefore it becomes very difficult for receiver to decode this kind of signal pattern correctly. Therefore here you should have a good line coding scheme for getting a proper representation of a digital signal, which prevents here the baseline wandering. Take an example, they have been given this analog signal pattern which has been shown. And this analog signal pattern has been shown. See here, the fluctuation in the ECG graph has been shown. In the human body, when the machine is connected, that time the fluctuations of this beat pattern has been shown like this way. And if you will calculate the average power of this particular signal, sometimes it may give here the straight pattern, and that is what one of the issue about here the baseline wandering. This may create here the problem into the representation of the digital signal to digital beat pattern again, because when you will compute the average time, then sometimes the beat pattern will get varied and it may not give you the proper exactly original data. Next characteristic is a DC component, direct current component. See here, the voltage level in the digital signal has to be represented by the specific spectrum of high level or low level. And that may create here when a long beat of string 0 is there, then the DC component will get generated. Take the example of the first waveform. Look my first waveform. This is the high level signal which is represented by beat 1. 0 is represented by 0 level, that is a low level, 1 high, 1 high, 0 low, 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 and again high. So when you are having a long beat of string 0, then your signal pattern will be at the 0th position for a longer time. And this may create the problem that is called as a voltage issues into the transmission, and that is called as a direct current component, DC component. Why it is the issue? Because then your spectrum may show here a very low signal at a certain instance. Whatever instance you are having, this beat 0 is carrying. So this kind of whatever this level you do have it, these levels is very good one to represent, because it is very simple one, just high and low, which is reaching to 0. But it may create here the DC component problem, and that spectrum may not be effective one for transmission. So therefore, another line coding scheme has been used. Look at the diagram. 1 is represented by the positive voltage and 0 is represented by the negative voltage. Now you can see here positive voltage, positive, positive, negative, 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 positive. But nowhere in the string of these zeros, your signal pattern is reaching to 0. Nowhere it is reaching to 0. And that's why a signal without a DC component is shown. It is more effective way for writing and showing the line coding scheme into the digital transmission. Self-synchronization problem. This means here when you are transmitting the data bit pattern, your data should reach exactly whatever you are sending. When you are sending one bit pattern, then exactly the receiver should receive the one. The receiver should not get the another data. If you are sending 101, then only the 101 should be acceptable on the receiver side. But now you can observe 101 is transmitted, but see in till this time interval there is 1 1 0 1 1, such things are coming. Why this issue is coming? When the speed of the transmitter and the receiver is different, then that time here sometimes maybe the transmitter is slow for transmitting the data, and the receiver is faster for transmitting the accepting the data. In that case, here there may be the issue of receiving the data, and that's why you can observe the beat interval started here and the beat interval completed at this position. So means what, this bit is transmitted. So receiver should receive the same bit, but at this time when the receiver is receiving the bit 1, the interval time has been completed and the same signal pattern will get received by the receiver, because still now this whole signal has not been completed. Look here, this whole signal ka capacity and this capacity same na, look here the cursor. So this way here again the same signal pattern will get repeated into the second bit level, second bit interval, and that's why it is coming 1 1. After that it is starting the another signal 0 0. So due to this issue here the synchronism is not there and slightly the drifts are there. Look here, this drifts is coming, there is a gap between the beat interval and the signal pattern. So these issues may arrive and it called as here the synchronization issue. To correctly interpret the signal received from the sender, the receiver's beat intervals must correspond exactly to the sender's beat interval, and it is not matching here. This particular intervals are not matching here. That's why it is having a lack of synchronization. The another characteristic of this built-in error detection. Now, whatever these errors are coming into the line coding scheme, just now we have seen the drifts are there in the bit 1 and 0. That's therefore the signal pattern is not reaching properly. So there are certain built-in detection schemes are there into the line coding scheme, and that schemes are more better for transmitting the data. Immunity to noise and interference. Some of the codings are having immune to noise and signal interference, because here there may be certain external signals are getting interfere into the digital transmission. That time here the digital data may get corrupted or sometimes it may get altered, and the receiver will not get receive the actual data. So that's why it's immune to noise. Complexity. Certain line coding schemes are very complex. We have just seen in the previous diagram कि one signal is positive and zero signal is negative. But in certain schemes, the bit 1 and bit 0 may have variations of representation of a signal pattern with multiple signal level, and that's why they may create here the complexity. Like a scheme that uses 4 levels, the scheme that uses 4 signal level is more difficult to interpret than one that use the only 2 level. So means what? Whatever the signal levels you are having, that may create the issues. And in this diagram, only 2 signal levels are there, 1 and 0. But if you are having multiple signal levels are there, means instead of this 1 and 0, you may have a 4 5 signals are there, then this may create the problem for interpreting the data. And that is one of the very complexity into the digital transmission.